Okay, so I'm looking at Boeing for a possible trade setup. Boeing is found over here on the cycle low timing tracker in this box called cycle timing period of risk, and we're in the daily time frame. So as it forms a daily cycle low, it will also appear over here in the bottom pending box and then in bottom confirmed, but it's not in any of those yet. So no sign of a cycle low having formed. I'll be showing you that on the chart. Now also notice these green boxes next to the symbol. Those are a visual indication that conditions based on momentum and cycle phasing are currently positive in the intermediate and short-term time frames. All right, so this is the weekly chart. On the bottom here, we have a dominant 32-bar cycle with minor half cycles. We are 6 weeks off the cycle low that formed right here, and we have positive momentum with a green reversal scout. That's this green and purple ribbon on the chart. It helps us to identify cycle lows and cycle peaks. So we're now approaching this prior cycle peak, and the next level above that is the confluence of this other prior cycle peak and the 127.2% fib of the move from here to here. So that range is about 258 to 261 approximately. And when we switch over to the daily chart, you'll see more clearly that we've had a very dramatic move to the upside. And this is the daily cycle low that corresponds to that intermediate low. Our reversal scout turned positive here. It's a little bit faster than the slim ribbon, which turned positive here. And now we are inside this daily cycle timing window that is indicated by these blue vertical dashed lines. So that's a period of time of several days around this ideal cycle trough when we expect this daily cycle to form a low and then to begin to move up into the rising phase of the next cycle. So that's why Boeing is on the cycle low timing tracker in that cycle timing period of risk box for the daily time frame, because we are inside this window of time. But no sign of a cycle low yet, or even really any retracement. This is a swamped cycle, like Slim was talking about with his symbol. And that means we've used up the entire cycle rallying, leaving very little time for a retracement. And this condition is one of the reasons I chose to talk about Boeing today. Everything is showing bullish, but we wouldn't want to enter alongside trade yet. We want to wait for a retracement so that we're not buying at the top. Ideally, I'd like to see us get down into this support zone and then turn back up to set up a high probability long side trade. Now, that may not happen based on the strength here. So at a minimum, I'd like to get down to this 23.6% fib, which you will notice is inside the slim ribbon here. So if we can get that retracement, then the lower time frame momentum may switch neutral or negative, and we could use a return to positive momentum on that lower time frame chart for an entry signal. So Boeing is a relatively expensive stock, so a long call or even a call debit spread could be option strategies that you could employ in a low volatility environment to take advantage of an upward move that would use less capital than buying the stock outright. So I want to scroll back just really quick here on the daily chart to show you a similar scenario that occurred with Boeing in the past. Here we had a powerful upside move off an intermediate low, very shallow retracement of just a couple days that made it into the slim ribbon, and then a continuation to the upside. However, another scenario is this powerful upside move, shallow retracement, and then an upside move that stalls and turns into a period of consolidation. So if you start to see this happening, then you might consider a more neutral option strategy, such as an iron condor.